Okay, in this video what I'm going to do is show you how to put your components in for your house. Those include things like your bathtub, your water closet, your sink, items that stay in your house when you don't move. Your kitchen cabinets are going to go over here. Your appliances, water heater, furnace, washer, dryer. So that's the stuff we're going to put in. We'll put in furniture later on. So let's go to component. We're going to go to load family. Everything is done in the component tab. And if we wanted to do our bathroom, we come down here to plumbing, architecture, we have our fixtures. So here would be our bathtub. I'm just going to put a tub in. You can see it kind of snaps into place. The other thing we could do is we can always use that align tool. Lock it in place. All right, and this is going to be known what as my wet wall, my plumbing wall. So all my fixtures should go along this wall. Right here, I'll probably put like a linen closet later on. But here I'm going to have my toilet, my water closet, which is a toilet, and a sink. So let's go back to architecture component, load family, go down to plumbing. So here it would just be a simple, that's something more you'd see in commercial. There we go. Now remember when you put your toilet in, the code states that you need 18 inches from the center to the next fixture. So if I wanted to check that, I could just go here to here. 1.4 is not enough, so let's click my toilet, click that, and we could do 18 inches is the building code. And it looks like I have room for a small vanity here. So when I go to components, load family, it's going to be in the casework. All right, base cabinets, and here are some simple vanities. So I'm going to just put, a simple vanity with the door on it. And when I put that in, it locks right in place, but I have a little bit of room. So let's see what other sizes I have for my vanity. 24 is the largest. All right. I'm just going to put a little guy in there. Oh, I could bump it over with the arrows. All right, now I need to put some sort of countertop on here, because if I were to look at this, I put a camera view in there. There it is. All right, so there's my tub and my vanity. So let's go back to my first floor. Casework, countertops. So here is a vanity countertop. And when I put this in, I'm going to lock it there. I take it, I grab my arrow, I stretch it back over. I could put my sink. Oh, let's try that again. You can see I'm grabbing the wrong arrow. So I remember these ones. You have to center the sink first on it, and then pull it from one side and pull it from the other side. All right, so if we go back to that 3D view I created, there it is, and I could put some sort of sink in there. So let's go back to first floor, component, load family, and that's going to be a plumbing fixture, architecture, sinks. There's a little round sink. These are 2D ones though, so make sure you go the sink vanity round open. There we go. Oh, very nice. Let's go to the first floor. All right, so my bathroom's done. Maybe I'll adjust that tub. I saw it didn't have a wall there. We could either put a wall there or get a different tub, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Next thing I'm going to do is my kitchen. And when you go to components, remember all the cabinetry is in the casework folder. And the base cabinets, we have base cabinets and wall cabinets. There's tall cabinets you have different things. For your base cabinet, remember these four down here, these vanities, they only go in the bathroom. Base cabinets go in the kitchen. So what I like to do is click one, hold down the shift, and click the last one. And I hit open. What that does is it loads all of them into my components, into my software. And this is when you want to look at your sketch for your layout. In my sketch, I had my fridge right here, and then my cabinets wrapping around. So let's get that fridge in here too. So components, let's go down to specialty equipment is where all the fixtures are, domestic, and here's my dishwasher, my dryer. I'm holding down control, arrange, and my refrigerator and my washer. So they're all selected. I hit open. So there's my fridge, and you can see all that stuff is loaded. My cabinets, my dryer. All right, so it's all kind of loaded. And so I'm going to start with my refrigerator. And right hand or left hand is where the handle is going to be. So I'm going to put it there. This line is the back. I could bump it into position. All right, now I'm going to start building my cabinets around. So let's go to component. And I already have cabinets in there. So here's some single door base cabinets. I could have door and drawer. I could have a base cabinet for my sink. I'm going to use that later on. Here's a base cabinet, double door and two drawers. So I'm going to start with that. I'm going to give it a nice size 3-foot one. And we're not going to have it right up to our fridge because we need some place for the food crumbs to go. And I'm going to put a corner cabinet in right next to it. Base cabinet corner. So you can see it doesn't line up, and I have a little room over here to work with. So let's use the align tool. Let's align this and this. And then I'm just going to click on my fridge and just bump it a little bit. All right, but you don't want any gaps in between your cabinets. Next to the fridge is fine because it's going to vibrate and move, but your cabinets need to be tight to one another. So if I go back to the component, I have my sink right here. So we're going to use our sink unit. I'm going to give a nice 3-foot wide sink example. Spacebar rotates around. The cursor is the back of the cabinet, and it locks in. Obviously, we said the dishwasher goes next to the sink for plumbing reasons and just usability. I'm going to go with a 24-inch wide dishwasher. You can see the front door. All right, and then now I'm going to have just another. I have a peninsula kitchen, so I'm going to go back to component. I'm going to start wrapping this kitchen around. So let's go base cabinet, corner unit. All right, and then I'm going to just put a nice big long cabinet right there. I'm going to put it the biggest one they have, 48 inches. I notice my cursor's the back, so I want to line up. All right, so there is my cabinets. Let's take a look at what I did. Remember, go up by the house, get the camera from behind there, click and aim towards what you want to see. And always have to do a little adjusting. I can never get it right. And you can see the kitchen. All right, so obviously I'm missing a sink. I'm missing my countertops. I'm missing my wall cabinets. So let's go do those. So for my countertops, what I'm going to do is go back to component and load family. In the casework folder, countertops is what I have. And I'm going to put my oven right here. I just realized I forgot my range. So in the corner, I'm going to use this countertop. And let's put that in. All right, spacebar. I always start in the corner. And then now, what I do is I adjust it. And so coincidentally, it happened to be lined up right here on the end. But for this one, I'm going to have it go right here. Why is that? Well, my sink goes right here. And for that one, what we're going to do is go back to the component, load family, casework, countertop, And I'm gonna just use the countertop with the sink already in it. And you can see we could line it up. And it looks like my sink is not going to fit in this cabinet I chose. So a couple things we could do. I could change the cabinet and extend this whole layout down, or I could come back into the casework countertop and see what else we have to work with. And I'm going to just use the countertop with sinkhole, and I'm just going to find a smaller sink for mine. Alright, because see, this one, when I click it, I can move the sinkhole position to the middle. It's snapped on the middle there. And then I'm going to take this and extend it to my end. And then now if I go back to component, load family, and go to plumbing, I could get that sink for my kitchen. Sink. So there's all sorts of different ones. I know I have a small hole, so I'm going to use the single space bar. And it lines right up in it. And there we go. So I could put the same L right here. Let's just do that really quick so you could see it. We go up to countertops. Alright, spacebar, spacebar, spacebar. Line it up here in the corner. Alright, we gotta do some extending and fixing, so have it go right there. Pull it back here. Alright, let's take a look at my kitchen now. I got my countertops going around, my sink and my cabinet, my dishwasher. Alright, obviously I forgot my range over here. You could figure that out on your own. And then wall cabinets are something you've got to remember to put in. So when I do my wall cabinets, I do the same thing. I go to the casework, wall cabinets. I'm just going to select them all, hold down shift, and select the end, hit open. It's going to load them all in. I have glass cabinets I could use. I have single door ones. So it's kind of like a puzzle that you have to make fit. I remember that I have, you could kind of put it however you want. I'll just put one in there so you could see. But play around with your kitchens. Oh, wrong 3D view. There we go. Let's look at that 3D view. Get a little color action. There you go. There's my kitchen going in. Woohoo! Alright, you can see my bathroom. And remember, this is all modest stuff.